on pencil sharpeners because Pennywise is naming all these desserts to make him fold, and somehow hot dogs is able to reel him in. Glizzies, bro.
Nick, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he had to go.
Really?
Yo, welcome back to the room, back at another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to Pennywise Ain't Real, dog, by Zephyr. Before we get to this video, make sure to sub, like the video, and comment if you feel like it. For 300 subs, get straight into the video, man.
So the scene starts on a rainy day with Georgie and his brother Billy ready to play outside. And I know the film just started, but it's already showing me why I don't mess with these horror movies. Because Georgie goes to the basement to get materials for his paper boat. And why the movie trying to play with me showing glowing eyes, bro? Boy, if you don't like, bro, the movie just started and they're already trying to scare me. I'm not trying to see a KSI jump scare. I'm not watching this. Look! But they finish the boat and Georgie goes outside, playing with his boat on the street. He's over there having a blast.
Like, hold on.
Like,
you're telling me it's a dark, rainy day and nigga trying to go outside and play with boats, man? He was bound to die.
Himself in the head.
Whoa. Go ahead and sub before I do something I don't want to.
Allowing the paper boat to fall in the sewer. Georgie decides to peer in and grab it in like a black child.
What type of kid is doing this, bro? What type of kid is kneeling down and looking into
when
the
the lights
sewers
turn
to
off,
get their
all you see is some eyes.
Oh.
And from that darkness comes not a gay son nor a thought daughter, but something even worse. Pennywise. And
That's debatable, bro.
Bro, you are chopped. He got a smile so chopped, not even goldfish smiling back. Look at this. Bro got straight chipmunk teeth. Do you eat bricks? Pennywise chopped dad starts talking to the kid, and it doesn't even take more than 4 freaking seconds to show that his brain is up there for nothing but decoration. Because who in their right mind is seeing someone in the sewer and entertaining a conversation? People be trying to talk to me in the mall, and I still ignore them. And don't even try to give me the excuse of, Zeph, he's just a kid. Like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Bro, what type of kid is that social? You trying to talk to niggas in the sewers, bro? That's what I'm telling you, bro. He was bound to die, bro. He was bound to die. I'm sorry,
his
man.
Age. Literally, the first thing I learned as a kid besides boobs good is never talk to strangers. And he was clearly taught some sort of morals because he said this to Pennywise right after.
I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers.
But yeah, you could take the mental leap and talk to one in a sewer, my nigga. And from this point, it shows this kid definitely munches on pencil sharpeners. Because Pennywise is naming all these desserts to make him fold, and somehow hot dogs is able to reel him in. Glizzies, bro.
Nick, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he had to go.
Really, nigga? And you got smiling ear to ear, ready to start chomping dog. You flipping twit. The red flag's as red as Donald Trump. I don't know what you're doing right now. So, Georgie, you still want that hot dog, right? Yeah, I do. All right, Georgie, so why don't you just come down here and I'll make sure you get it.
Nigga, that is right.
And as Georgie puts it in, Pennywise.
Nah, gang. I ain't gonna lie. What's up with you, dog? Like, what's up with you, bro?
Opens his mouth and bites his arm off, leaving his body in the rain and without an arm, and that sounded too familiar. And when he tries to crawl away, Pennywise grabs his leg and drags him right into the sewer. And once he fell in there, I was like, bruh, I don't even want to know what happened to bro. And that leaves Pennywise not only with his first kill, but also a crime on his record. And he decides to wait on his next victim. But to y'all that don't know, Pennywise uses fear to feed on. Whenever he gets someone scared, he's out there like,
finger licking good special.
And it's said in the books that the reason why he goes after children is because the fear out of them tastes better. Yes, we are dealing with a pure Diddy disciple.
Minors!
But he decides to scare the kids in order to season his food. And he does this by terrorizing the children of Derry. The way Pennywise terrorized these kids, I had to put both my hands up and say, nah, this is peak cinema. We can start off with number 1, where he started chasing the bigger kid all across the library. And Pennywise was straight evil for this one. What scares a fat nigga more than exercise? We got this one right here where this kid is real life scared of a chopped nigga. You cannot make this up. I don't know what Pennywise was thinking, but hey,
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that's a nigga. If you see the zombie if you seen a zombie in the street in real life, you're scared of that, Sean, bro. Let's not act like we any different, bro.
Worked. And all I gotta say to the kid, bruh, come on, dude. You really getting scared by no makeup, Cardi B? You should be ashamed of yourself. But nah, the way he was juking this zombie all across the field, I'ma lie. When I saw this, I put my hands up and said, nah, this was some straight abysmal dog shit. Lil bro really ran 15 feet and tripped on nothing but straight air. Is this nigga serious? And this kid got the same survival instincts of Make-A-Wish, cause he sees Pennywise in the distance and just stands there, straight staring. Pennywise begins to lift the balloon, and god damn, that forehead don't end. Out here moving like Ty Dolla $ign. Nigga
moving like Rihanna.
His whole head down with no hairline in sight. And he's all like, hey, kid. Aren't you a little far from home, child? It's not safe for a kid like you to come around a goon, cause you will get touched. And Eddie runs out the field, petrified. Yet another successful scare out of Pennywise. Pennywise be moving like prime LeBron against these little kids, but some of these scare attempts, I'm not gonna lie, genuinely made no sense. Pennywise actually lucky these kids got rocks for brains, cause I don't know who in real life would get fooled by some of these. Like, I could start the next one right here with Beverly chilling in the bathroom all alone, reading a note from her secret admirer, and that boy got terrible spelling. Bro, on the note talking about some
your hair is winter fire / January embers / my heart burns there too. Bro, who is this dumbass nigga,
like
bro?
winter fire. At this postcard till she hears her voice in the sink. Voice down there sounding like Balloon Boy talking about some hello.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
And if this happened to anyone with some common sense, the bathroom's immediately getting vacated. Niggas want me to answer a voice down the sink. I can't even listen to the voice in my head.
Bro, these niggas are hearing voices down the sink and they're walking to it. What? Hey,
damn,
bro.
gang. This is a beautiful view.
Jump off, nigga.
Whoa, dog, what? And you want me to pay mine to a voice in my sink? Nigga, I'm calling the cops. But no, she really grabs the stick and shoves it down the sink. Curiosity ain't kill nothing but a dumbass. But once the stick hits the bottom of the sink, she gets grabbed by this demonic dental floss, and a fountain of blood spills all over
Oh, no, that's nasty,
the
bro.
room. And it just doesn't stop, squirting all over the room like your bitch when I tell her I play Clash Royale. And Shawty out here is drenched in blood. And that's when her dad walks in. But sadly, white fathers got no social awareness. They're always gonna drop a dad joke. Damn, I heard all this screaming in the bathroom. You having a party without me?
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
And that's when she realizes adults cannot see what happens when Pennywise attacks. And we see what happens again on Pennywise's next offense. In this next scare attempt, I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot I was watching a horror movie, bro. With the scene starting with Mike riding his bike to his work. You know, he's having a pretty normal day. But you know, this is Derry. The streets out here be worse than Gotham. There is nothing normal out here. And while he's taking out his packages, you see the door creak open. And he stands there in fear. Yeah, it's this part right here where I knew this movie is straight cap. You got a black person in fear on my screen, and he's not running? It don't matter what emotion a black person is feeling. Standing still is the last thing they're doing. If this was actually realistic, he'd already be down the alley by now. And all Penny...
No bullshit, that's AI, man. He would not be staring... You're not staring like that, bro. He's out of there. I'm out of there.
Black hands all behind the door like, okay. I got that too. What's scary about a black hand? But before Mike can even react, we see... Get the fuck out of my town! Nah, this frying me. Brody got hit with drive-by slurs. Is this nigga serious? Now, if you zoom into the screen real quick, these bullies are the second antagonist behind Pennywise. I would get into all that they do, but man, ain't nobody got time for that. So to keep it short, they spend most of the movie bullying all the kids, ripping the shirt off the fatter kid and just touching him all over his body. This ain't even bullying. Y'all just... When we said F12, that is not what we meant. And these teenagers, real life, start carving into this child for no other reason than their enjoyment.
Fuck wrong with them.
And their terrorism don't even stop there. They started tormenting the black child as well. I don't even know what they're shoving in his face, but I'm looking at this like,
This shit look nasty as fuck.
Now, thankfully, the kids fight back, running them right out of town. But that's not before we get this scene right here. Nah, bro. bro. This is legitimately insane. Somebody gotta get this Pokimane sub off my screen. He was legitimately white knighting. But thankfully, the bullies get what's coming to him. Pennywise catches one of them lacking and starts hitting emotes just to take his life. And I can't even cap to you, bro. Deserved. And Pennywise continues to attack. Starting with Billy being in his house, hearing nothing but a voice. He goes down to his basement to check it out, only to see Georgie in the corner. And Billy immediately knew something wasn't right.
No.
And Georgie starts talking, saying,
I lost the boat, Billy. Please don't be mad.
had Billy on them stairs straight frozen. He don't even know what to say.
I know you miss me, Billy, but you should come to the sewer as well. You'll float too.
And that statement will be one of the last Billy hears from his brother. As Georgie begins to say, you'll float too, over and over again, with his voice deepening and distorting like when your girl goes from hey to hey. And as he continues to yell it, he randomly disappears. And this man, Pennywise, comes out the water hitting flight emotes. And Billy runs the fuck up out of there. Nah, this scene... Real life fried me. Pennywise moving like this had me weak. And Billy bolts out that basement not because he's scared, because he's ready to slide that same night. Billy rounds up himself and the gang, and they make it to the hut. And they begin to watch this tape just to plot out the origin of Pennywise.
Bro, I never watched it, so these scenes are killing me, bro.
And that's when they begin to realize Pennywise has been there since the beginning of the city's history. And if you've seen Welcome to Derry, he was putting this city through hell. But hey, we're not covering that yet. But while they're researching, the projector starts to completely tweak out, and Pennywise begins to appear in the images. Got all the kids watching in fear while Pennywise is on the TV like,
It was fun watching me play, huh? Yeah, we'll see how fun it is when I'm playing with you.
and while they're watching, he disappears from the screen, only to show up in their face and start scaring them around the hut. Oh, hell nah. Like, nah, the way I would have been pissing my pants, he's chasing this nigga like how Darkseid chased the Flash. What the f are you supposed to do? Literally just off the head turn. I know this nigga was like, I think I peed.
Let that nigga turn on me like that. I'm out of there, bro. I'm not doing those. You thought I was going, bro. I'm out of there,
just
bro.
over here shook as shit in the corner until the lights come on and calms everyone down. And the only one who was not scared straight was Billy. Still wanting to slide for his brother, he tries to hype the kids up like he's Giannis, yelling at them in the huddle, straight hooting and hollering. About 2 of the kids was getting the memo, but the rest of them was watching like fatigue. They was not about that smoke. Billy was talking like Lil Uzi saying, spin again, and they was like, hell no. I don't even think they recovered from last time. Oh, shit. But these kids reluctantly go to spin on Pennywise, and when I tell you it went terribly, whatever you just imagine in your head, imagine it 10 times worse. Like, they literally get to the crib, and one of the kids is really like,
Bad hamburger at McDonald's does not make McDonald's bad. Nigga, what the fuck does that mean?
and once they enter this Luigi's Mansion ass house, they fail the mission almost instantly. You literally see this random ass kid get dragged. Bro, I would have been crying. Eddie literally sees this gaping hole on the ground and refuses to jump in. But once he turns around and sees the chop nigga again, he real life hits the Black Boy Max. And he continues to just torment the rest. He literally sees Richie and is like, you're gonna get...
Bro, this nigga Pennywise be trolling, bro.
and chases that little nigga up out the room. And after that scare attempt, Eddie ends up face to face with Pennywise. Had him moving out the fridge like a Poppy Playtime character. And he starts walking him down, straight crip walking, hitting any type of moves to relish in his victory. And he's out there just trolling this little one, pretending to bite his hand off like he's a baby. This is some heinous work, but thankfully Beverly comes in and stabs, bro. This leaves Pennywise looking like that YouTube nigga Tofs. And he's all like,
you know what? None of you niggas are worth my time.
And he decides to retreat in the sewer, but before he does, he hits a lick right off one of the kids, then dropped him by 20 whole pounds. Pennywise escapes, and the only one willing to continue the fight is Billy. But sadly, bro, not even 2018 LeBron could have carried this squad, ending the mission in complete failure. Now you would think Billy would do whatever he can to try to spin back. These niggas don't get back again for another 2 months. I really couldn't name you one reason.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, if it's me, nigga, bro, Billy couldn't tell me a thing. Billy could not tell me a thing. Bro, fuck out of here. Something, bro, let's go spin back for, like, no, bro. Sometimes you gotta leave it where it's at, bro.
One on why they ain't spin back any sooner. Pennywise really had them niggas locked up, scared in the crib. He was outside like, it's 10 o'clock. Where the f y'all niggas at? Leaving Pennywise with nothing to terrorize until one fateful day. But after the time skip, we get back to Beverly, and her father is looking increasingly suspicious. And I'm watching this scene whole time with Chris Hansen on speed dial. The dad moving like a piano player, he just itching to touch some minors.
Your little pussy belongs to me.
Oh, hell no!
But now Pops was moving foul as hell, pushing up on Beverly, talking about some...
Those boys, do they know that you're...
Beverly runs into the bathroom and the dad closes in. And he real life kicks down the door like that Johnson movie and approaches the shower curtain. But the moment he pulls it, he gets domed right in the face. She really put her pops down for the count, and after the most stressful situation of her life, she walks out only for Pennywise to grab her throat. Oh!
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, they better than me, folks. That nigga scary as a bitch.
In the moment his shorty's gone, Billy feels a disturbance in the force. Running to her house and seeing Pennywise vandalizing the bathroom, saying, "You die if you try." Nigga, that would have turned me all the way up. I'd be in the sewer running the fade the same night. And that's exactly what Billy does, pulling up with the whole mob, ready to take him out for the count. But while they're getting ready to slide, we see Beverly wake up to a cobweb filled of children, and she can do nothing but look up in disgust. Beverly continues to stare at the leaning tower of children, and she decides to dip out of there. But once she tries to escape, all you hear is a mixtape in the back for none other than Pennywise. And I saw this man genuinely start hitting dance moves all over the stage locked in. Like, nah, bro, who put this nigga on to Chief Keef? And Beverly watching this like, hell no. Trying to escape out the room only to get jumped by
Yo, these niggas had it crazy. Yo, what is he doing here, bro? Bro, what? She not even going that fast. Why are you were jumping with all 4 of your limbs, kid?
Pennywise was really looking at Beverly talking about some,
I'ma eat it.
about to send her to the shadow realm, but that's when the entire gang pulls through. Pennywise tries the fake Georgie trick again, and Billy real life just booms the nigga. Pennywise morphs out of the body, and at this point, you cannot tell me Pennywise ain't flight reacts in a costume, bro. Look at this.
Look at Aiden of DeAndre.
This ain't even counting the tongue animations from earlier. This is just high flight. And this is where we get the final fight of the movie. And these kids really jump the life out of Pennywise. Starting with Pennywise pushing Billy to the floor, trying to bite his head off. Bev comes in with the assist and gets blocked. And Mike comes only to get backhand slapped across the room. Like he pissed off a Nigerian parent. Nah, black people in horror movies stay getting slimed. But once that happens, everybody starts jumping on Pennywise, trying to hold him down. Pennywise started spinning like a lazy eye and throws the children off like some rag dolls. And he captures Billy in his grasp, saying, "If you leave him alone with me, I'll let you live." And nah, Pennywise really captured the LeBron of the squad. I dead almost lost all hope. But nah, these niggas actually clutch up, with my dog from Stranger Things saying,
"I'm gonna have to kill this fucking clown."
Talk to this nigga!
And he winds up and banks that nigga in the face. Oh yeah! Your turn, Mike!
This nigga is trash.
Now, the way Mike is selling is genuinely pissing me off. He's the sorriest man on the court. Pennywise is real life using grasshopper arms to poke him out. He got you hit in the stop, drop, and roll in God's grand year of 2025. Nigga, I will harm you. But Ben stabs him through the chest like Aquaman on Steppenwolf. Pennywise turns around and tries to bite his head off. And this is when Billy begins to have his shonen flashback, but I think he flashed back a little bit too far. Learning from his ancestors and starts whipping Pennywise to death. And I'm talking embarrassing, bro. He's on straight hands and knees, and he said, bah! And they all viciously jumped this man straight out of jujutsu.
Bro, again, I never seen this movie, so this shit is just funny as fuck to me, bro.
Until he disintegrates out of existence. But before he does, he tells them he'll be back. But trust me, with this gang right here, they'll be red.
Nah, but leave your comments down below on, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all thoughts on the video. Make sure to subscribe, like if you feel like it. Good morning, evening, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you, and peace.